Hey everybody, welcome back to another video from Entertainment Talk. Today I'm going to be doing just a quick review of the pilot for Legion, which is of course the new superhero show based on X-Men comics, of course X-Men, the Marvel property. So it aired last night on Fox in the US and the day before on, I believe, FX in the US. So yes, just one day to wait for this series, which is very good. So we don't have to wait 6 months or whatever like we have with Gotham. So yeah, Legion aired last night. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Great episode of TV. So it's based on this character called Dave, or David, however you prefer to call him. And he is essentially having these visions and having these voices in his head that may or may not be tied to his powers that he has, and he's in this hospital and he's spending some scenes in there. This guy's talking to him. They're trying to find out, stuff that happened to him. And then of course you've got things like different characters coming in, and I like the kind of tricky thing with this is to guessing whether or not the scenes that are taking place that are involving David or Dave, I'm just going to call him Dave, are real or not, or if parts of them are real, parts of them are not. Like the scene in the kitchen when he basically makes everything blow up and fly up the drawers and stuff, and then he turns around and there's this character you kept seeing during the episode, which is this kind of, it was this thing, I don't know what to call it, but it was this thing that was sitting in the corner. It was coming closer to him. Is the kitchen scene real? Was that character real? Was he real in different scenes? And then there's things like, as to whether or not the scenes are real or not. And the one thing that could become a problem with this show is that they go the Mr. Robot route, where you're guessing that stuff is happening. It won't be quite the same as Mr. Robot. I won't spoil anything there, but in regards to the prison stuff that happened. But yeah, I enjoyed it a lot. There was the scene at the end where he's fighting with these other people, and this guy is using his, I'm going to say telekinesis. And it looks pretty crazy. It looks quite high budget. It looks high enough budget for what they need. Again, I don't know how much they're spending on the show and how much certain things cost. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to seeing where these characters go and what kind of tie-ins they have to X-Men itself, as of course that's what it's based on. And if we get any X-Men characters that show up, perhaps played by different people. I don't imagine you're going to see Hugh Jackman come in as Wolverine. I think that's very unlikely, although I don't know what the licensing deals and stuff are there. I know that Fox has the deals for the TV and the TV and film universes, which surprised me because I thought it would make sense that it would be on Fox, right? But it got picked up by FX. This is just my guess, but I think it's being developed by Fox and just being broadcast on FX, because there can be things that happen like that. Like, just a quick example is Breaking Bad was developed and made by Sony, but it's broadcast on AMC. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing where it goes as opposed to a superhero show, and because the Marvel shows we have at the moment are Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which is kind of its own thing, which does tie into like the Avengers films and stuff like that. We've seen examples different times before. You've got the Netflix Marvel universe with like Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Defenders, Iron Fist, Luke Cage, and Punisher as well, because he's getting his own series, of course, later this year. So I'm excited to see if it ties into anything else. I don't expect like Daredevil to pop up. I expect maybe a version of Cyclops or something like that to come, and to maybe have like a nice cameo or something like that. Like, just maybe played by somebody else, because usually you don't see the film characters translate to the TV, but sometimes you do see it the other way around. Like, I think we're going to have the Guardians of the Galaxy characters in in the Avengers, not the Age of Ultron, the Infinity War films. I think we're going to have them in there. So it depends on licensing and stuff like that. But overall, I enjoyed it as the episode. I thought, yeah, it looks like it's a show that's being taken care of properly and not sort of just rushed or poorly done. It does look like something that's being taken seriously by its writers and things like that. I do just want to let you guys know that I won't be doing weekly reviews of this because, as I've said before, I'm going to have 24 on The Walking Dead to do from next week. But I've heard that this series is eight episodes long, so what I might do is perhaps the week after The Walking Dead finishes, I do want to do a review of the series of Legion. I just wanted to kind of put this video out to give my quick thoughts on the pilot. But sometimes pilots are hard to judge from the start. It's a brand new show. It's not like a spin-off of something else that we can kind of not judge it against, but take a guess from, kind of thing. But yes, I won't be reviewing the whole series because, of course, I got the other two shows as I mentioned. But yes, enjoyed it very much. I would give it something like an 8.8 or a 9. I'm going to go with a 9. I thought it was very well done. I thought the acting was superb. I thought the production levels looked really good. I thought the directing looked very good. And yes, it just looked like it's been taken care of very well. So yes, that's it for my quick review for the pilot episode of Legion. I will see you guys on the next piece of content or on the season review for Legion in 8 or 9 weeks. Depends when I get around to doing that once the series is finished. So yes, 8 episodes, be finished in 8 weeks. So yeah, thanks everybody for watching. Of course, entertainmenttalk.org is where you can find all the rest of the content. @eTalkUK is the Twitter for updates and posts. entertainmenttalk@hotmail.com is where you can send your feedback, your inquiries, anything about the website, or any feedback about any of the podcasts, anything that you would like to say that you would like us to discuss on the podcast. And yeah, feel free to send some stuff in regarding Legion, and then I could respond to it when I do the season review in 8-9 weeks time. So yes, thanks everybody for watching. By the way, my DCTV podcast is uploading as I record this, so these should both be up basically around the same time within the next hour. So thanks for watching, and as always, I'll see you on the next piece of content. Goodbye.